I refuse to adopt an American name. I'm an Irish guy, born and raised, who just moved to the US for about a year. My given name is Kieran. Yes, it's spelled with a C and a fada over the A. And yes, it's pronounced roughly Kieran. When I arrived at my new high school, I expected some curiosity. I'd heard Americans might struggle with Irish names, but I never predicted an outright rebranding campaign. On day one, I introduced myself. Hey, I'm Ciaran. My classmates blinked, stumbled over the syllables, and then one person declared, "That's too complicated. Let's just call him Connor." I laughed, figuring they were joking. But the next day, people actually did start calling me Connor, and it spread like wildfire. Even the teacher began calling me Connor during roll call. Didn't even ask if I was okay with it. I tried to be polite, correct them gently, and say, "I don't mind if it's not pronounced perfectly, just use my real name." But then I got eye rolls, sarcastic responses, and even more random American names thrown my way. "All right, Caleb. Sure thing, Cade." They were practically collecting C names to hurl at me. It was weirdly insulting, as if my actual identity was some throwaway joke. I tried to remain chill, but it started grating on me. These weren't malicious bullies. Most of them were fairly nice people. They seemed to think it was all hilarious. Whenever I'd remind them that Kieran is my real name, they'd groan, say, "Dude, stop being so dramatic," or "Lighten up, Connor." At one point, I cornered my teacher after class, explaining how important names can be in Irish culture, and she just shrugged, saying, "Connor is easier for everyone." Honestly, I feel disrespected. Am I overreacting for wanting to keep my actual name? People act like I'm forcing them to learn advanced chemistry instead of just a 2-second pronunciation lesson. And now I'm left wondering, should I keep fighting for basic respect or cave in and let them Americanize me for the sake of peace? At this point, I feel like I'm living with an alias I never agreed to. My classmates laugh it off, but it's my identity they're trampling on. Are they genuinely clueless, or do they just not care? I keep thinking, if someone came to Ireland named John, we wouldn't all decide to call him Sian just because it's the local version. I don't want to lose my culture in some quest to blend in, but now I'm the difficult new guy who makes a big deal over nothing. Meanwhile, I'm the one stuck responding to a name that isn't mine, and each time I hear Connor, I cringe internally. It's frustrating, disrespectful, and frankly exhausting.